So many ways to die in L.A. when this cocaine hit. It was treacherous. You had to watch out for your team, the other team, the robbers, the police. I was living by, a code. And that code was, get them before they get you.
My impression of Big U, that when you heard about him, you didn't want to cross him. And he had a reputation for being a really tough person. When it first came on my radar, he was wanted for murder.
That was my first experience of being in the county jail. That was 4800. Cell block 4800 was where they put all Crips from certain sets, because the Crips had started getting so strong, they had wanted to start separating the Crips inside the jail.
There were 250 Crips teaming at the gates, barbarians for sure, right at the gates, literally.
Trying to get at who?
Each other.
I was 18 when I got there. I'll never forget it when you opened the door at 4800, I saw you here. You see a gust of wind. Whoosh. And then all you hear is a bunch of men. It sounds like an insane asylum. Damn, nigga, did I make it to hell? When you look down the tier, you see shit throwing over the tier. You see mother's hands out the boards. And then you thinking like, you 18 and you ready for it. And at my age, I felt like I wanted to go to 4800. Because I felt that's where you had to go to prove yourself.
Certain individuals that was from our neighborhood went to the county jail, module 4800. They were like some of the ultimate dudes. They all had big names. And so you want to be as tough as the next guy.
4800 was crazy. Every day you get up, you're going to have a fight. Until you prove yourself. Them niggas wasn't moving right in 4800. They was either recruiting niggas, raping niggas, and doing shit like that. 4800 wasn't cool to me.
When I first saw you in 4800, you was holding somebody's head like this, and you was pounding on them. You was pounding on them. No.
3 days later.
No, but look, you was pounding on them. I mean, dude couldn't even fight back, didn't want to fight back. He just gave in. I liked how he represented himself. He didn't go at them. They came at him.
If all the niggas who claim to be this and that, G's and all that, if they would have been what they were supposed to be, I could have never became me. I got out in 87. Under one lawyer, dude beat all my cases. I ended up coming home just on probation.
We were taught there is no one leader from Rolling 60s. But Big U went to the county jail and he brought some order to that module. He brought it all together. He was the glue. And so now they ready to move when he tell them to move.
I got arrested for some bull crap. They had 5 different police departments up here. Man, they filled this whole block up. 2 helicopters. It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous what they did. This is a very special Christmas because Dante is here. Last Christmas, folks, I wasn't here. I was a kid. Everybody bow their head. Let's give a word of thanks. I see people say, all adults say, if y'all keep going the way you going, you're going to die before you're 19. It was always, you're not going to live past 19. Life and Times of Dante. Oh, of course, Big U. My alias name. I just feel like if I make it out of this, and I do get past 19, I'm going to change my life. Look it. Me even being Big U, I feel like, damn. I can't tell the homies my mind ain't like, my mind ain't on killing and corners and banging like that. The name is so big and ominous. Every time I go through a door, it's Big U coming through the door. I really was a beast. I mean, that was the mentality. So I was still like I was in that wobble. But I really had no way of making no money. You know what I mean? I'm in the Fox Hill Mall one day walking. This little youngster models. Yeah, that's all you could do. Wasn't no video game. Me and Broom was working out a deal to sign Corrupt.
Corrupt was one of the first people in our community that actually was saying the 60s. You know what I mean? He was actually representing where we were from. Corrupt gave us a chance to be recognized in the music industry as being talented and not being bullies.
Push with Bill, live, make it sound screwed, motherfucker. Right? Then Bear Claw TV, nigga. Tracks.
We used to all hang in his garage. But we used to be in there clowning, you know, listening to music and doing all kind of stuff, being creative.
I'm a 6-0 crip for life. And the fact that I'm out to get paid twice, I ain't nothing nice.
We just used to kick it.
You must be one of them rolling 60 motherfuckers.
And one time I was finna ride with the homies.
Some of the homies was asking me for some tools, and when they pull up on me, Corrupt is in the car with him. I'm like, man, get out the car, man. What is you doing?
He grabbed the nigga by the collar and get your ass about this car.
You know, this ain't your review. You gonna do the rap game, go do the rapping. You can't do the rapping and be on this now.
He called Broomy. Man, come get this nigga, man. This nigga finna go on a mission with the homies. I was like, oh, man. But that's the type of things that he did, you know. That was one of the
Not only me had erected chest, my cousin had them. We all had them. We would build models. Yeah, that's all you could do. Wasn't no video games. It was about building and doing stuff with your hands. I knew how to turn on the water when they came and cut our water off. As soon as they leave and cut my mom water off, I know how to cut it back on. I had only sisters. It was really just a lot of love on this block. Here go my cousin right here. Man. His daddy is the one who bought this house. This was our whole life. This is the most valuable house in the world right here to us. We'd pay $1 million for this right now. Man, this was the first place we moved to on the AG. This was make us AGs.
Where y'all come from? Where y'all stay at anyway?
Number one, we want our...
What street y'all come from?
5'9".
5'9".
There was 10 other kids. We grew up like from 5, 6 years old, become best friends, and everything we did together on Arlington.
That's you?
We formed, later became what we called the Arlington Gang. My big cousin, Chili Capone. The group of AGs that we was on our side, he's 2 years older than me, but he was probably 10 years smarter than all of us. From the Arlington Gang, that eventually morphed into our section of what was the Rollin' 60s.
Yeah, I thought you was a cool guy.
You thought wrong, bro. You don't put no camera in no grown man face without asking.
But you're a celebrity.
Man, I'm a 60 crip, bro. First.
Okay.
All right, so learn about that, my nigga. Don't play with me.
Welcome to 63rd Street, home turf of the Rolling 60s, part of the largest street gang in all of Los Angeles, a gang called the Crips.
What it means to the community it means terrorism.
We had a lot of numbers. We had a lot of elite guys before my time that was known for fighting, karate. They pumped fear into civilians.
What do you do that makes people so fearful?
We can walk into a place and that'll make people fearful just knowing that it's Rolling 60s.
I think being a gang member, they gave it the name. I'm just in the first generation of it becoming Rolling 60s. We the babies in that.
If you need some help or something, they're the ones who come right there and help you.
Around here, people take care of each other. Game A is a gang of black brothers trying to make it.
We all took martial arts. We used to train right here in the front yard, kicking, fighting, train in the back. I mean, as cousins, we used to fight all the time.
That was just bullshit.
We took that to the hood. Everybody would know it. Them little niggas off the block, they can get out.
You better let the nigga know where you from, AG.
Have a reputation for fighting was everything back then. That was before guns. That was before guns came into play. You was pretty much known for your reputation.
Back in the day, Big U was kicking motherfuckers' asses. Yeah, he had a reputation. Even back then, he was probably like 17.
I thought he was gonna try to attack.
It's a false idea about